Tell you something, my boy. They don't celebrate motherfuckers like you enough. You the motherfucker that should be out there. You make this stuff in the music, bro. You want to get it, bro. I love it. Come a little closer again. Yes, you tell people hello. What's going on? What's going on? Thanks for tapping in. Ed Pettaway, everybody. Tired of Afghanistan. God bless you again. Thank you for your services, sir. No problem. Really, say that. I don't just say that. I actually say that when I be in the grocery store, when I be in the gas station, when I be in the airport. Because love is where I go when I see an act of someone that said they serve, or serving, or have someone that serves. I will tell them thank you for the services that you have given. Like that's a life. That's a breathing thing. You know, people fight over abortion. This is a life. This is someone's child. That is, whether it's contentiously or not, fighting for the freedom of what we do every day. So I appreciate it. So, the day, I know the day is swell. Oh man, the day is great, man. It's you know, it started off great, you know what I'm saying? And now you pop on and want to discuss this topic with me. Really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I can't find a better way to dedicate this day to doing what we're doing right now, right here. Amen, man. I can't say that I thought that when I woke up, but as I looked at my phone and I saw September 11th, you popped in my head. My mind popped in my head. But you popped in my head. I said, you know, I hope he's not busy. If he's not, I hope he's got time to sit down and share with us some of his not just views, where a lot of people use those, but his actual experiences in a place where we now have a memorial day, which we call September 11th. So it turned into a conflict that happens in the country, which is called Afghanistan. So, which brings me to your new album coming. Can you tell us about that? Yeah, well, you know, I hadn't did anything like this in a long time. I mean, I didn't really have a care for music like that because I had a family with support, you know what I'm saying? So that always came, you know, secondary or whatever place it was, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, after, you know, just having success after leaving the Army and, you know, building a life for myself, just being able to sit back and see the events unfold, first of all, you know, withdrawal from Afghanistan got many of my brothers feeling like Vietnam vets or understanding exactly how they fit. Okay, so congratulations on the album. Pause. Elaborate. Feeling like, well, I mean, it's just the, you know, the instance of going over there and fighting a war and losing your brothers and absorbing all this emotional content, all this, you know, just any type of content, violence, death, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, after you leave and your time over there is done for them to just surrender the whole goddamn country in 3 fucking days. Like, it's low-key disrespectful. I mean, I understand that we just armed a whole new clandestine unit we have, whatever. But still, you know, I got motherfuckers that I grew up with, spent time in a goddamn playpen, you know, with, and the motherfucker lost every body part he had over there in the desert. And now the motherfucker just gave it back in 3 days. That pisses me off, personally. You know what I'm saying? So, fight for something and then lose people. And it's like, man, mind taking it. Yeah. Take it back before you cool. Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty. I'm an old man now. My days are running around like that are over. So, I'm waging my war through the lyrics. Through the lyrics, you know? Okay. Through the lyrics. So, I can't use the word capitalize because I don't think that anything could be a competition. You know, I've lost people here. I've never in my life I can say that I've had anyone mislead me or mislead someone else in a situation like that. Yeah. To be able to say, do you use that now like music? That's like therapy almost. Absolutely. Actually. Absolutely. Actually. And maybe even is it like a memorial even like this? Because I heard some songs, I heard some that like there's been some tribute to certain people
or certain skills that I don't know. I ain't lying. Like I said, we was at the store. You know what I mean? That's what gravitated you to me. Where I said I love content. Your music has so much content, graphic content. Yeah. I felt like I was there. Now, very rarely can I say that about music. Later on, but this is the song, if I'm not mistaken, with the line. You know, I was looking for Osama. That was a good song. Was it? That song, what was it called? Chose?
Yeah, that's coming out later.
Y'all look out for the song Chose.
There's gonna be a strong follow up to this.
Oh my gosh. Again, for anybody that's had someone over there, or in general, you somebody to be in war at all. You know, I can only imagine being in town, foreign people, foreign language, everything is foreign. How did you survive through that? How long were you there?
I think with 25th Infantry, we was there 15 months, I believe. Okay. I can't remember a lot of that time involved sometimes, but one thing I really want to state before even going into any further detail is I look at this not as my music, but as our music. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm probably the first person or first veteran to ever express music in this fashion publicly. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. I want all my brothers to know. Like, I'm a voice, man. I'm a voice for so many dead motherfuckers. I'm a voice for so many alive motherfuckers. I'm the voice for so many wounded motherfuckers. I'm the voice for so many crazy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So it's our music. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to be at pen shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But I got some people. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother that's on my live right now. You know, real OG on some military shit. You know, I got a lot of people that I really got to come back and pay homage to because without their leadership, you know what I'm saying, and their dedication, I wouldn't be the person who I am today. So this music is for all of them, you know what I'm saying? They all enjoy it. I'm their voice, you know what I'm saying? I'm their vehicle, possess me, you know what I'm saying?
And that's dope. I've never heard an artist say that. Artists are usually so cocky. Not Adrian, I don't know, excuse me. Full of themselves, very cocky. Very self-absorbed.
For those who listen, I'm not here for personal gain. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of already rich. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to have my home this point. I'm pushing this message out there, you know what I'm saying, for my brothers. That's all this about. Which is what if I sell one fucking record for real. I hope I sell some records, but this is for my brothers. That's all.
So what is the message? And for me, I get into that word and definition, not just the definition for me, message. Because that's what I get the message. So what is that message to them? And I hope you're listening out here again, the other side of the field. That's Pettaway. That's Tap In. That's the link.
Yeah, the message is I don't know why y'all brothers came after the war or what you got going on now. I don't know what your support system is, you know, but if the people around you are rallying around you for real, supporting you, because you're the one that made the ultimate sacrifice. If they not rallying around you, get them the fuck from around you. You know what I'm saying? You have to make that sacrifice. A lot of y'all got generational wealth. Some of y'all families have never had. We didn't do this shit for no fucking flag. We did this shit for that patch on our chest, our last name. We're going to uphold that. We still have a duty. Even if your service is over, our duty is just to get. And goddamn, we about to get to it. That's it.
Period. And I hear it not just in music, but like you were saying, there's other ways, there's other things, there's other things, programs and different things that help. Like we were talking about help huge.
Yeah.
Oddly, it came up yesterday in a conversation with the man Roger Council about mental health in the neighborhood. Some parents, like, you know what I mean? I know people that they definitely suffer post-traumatic stress from just postpartum depression. Like, there we go. Oh man, not in there at all. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Repositioning. Wow. But I really believe it does touch where a person person from an old school mindset. There we go. Myself first. We didn't go to doctors. You know, we stayed at home, we talked to people, we did deal with it, go talk to them about business, personal problems. So this ain't that. This ain't that. You know, it is a new game and it's a thing that people should come. So you would obviously be a person people should be able to talk to.
I don't know because I mean,
Are you that guy?
I can't say that I am because I struggle myself. You know what I'm saying? Especially during the summertime. I know a lot of my brothers understand when the migraines come in the summer, you don't get motherfucking hurt or you don't get like, I don't know how to describe it, but you get aggressive. Some of us get aggressive when we feel pain because of PTSD. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us out here with issues we struggle with. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the anger and shit we going through is coping mechanisms. But nobody taking the time to find that out. Family members, friends, a lot of motherfuckers are shoving us away because they scared of us. But in the right attitude, I mean, you might be very well looking at a mass murderer sitting in your living room. You know what I'm saying? But that's your son. He did that for you. He did that for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it needs to be understood. This shit needs to start getting slower. You know what I'm saying?
Like that actually hurts my heart. I don't know weak shit, you know what I mean? But on some strong shit that really hurts my heart because I know that I've known people affected from this that come home and people really don't fuck with them the same because they're different. You know what I mean? It's just like you ain't just different. Like, oh, nigga, you excessive, different.
Yeah, but he different, so you ain't have to be different.
Right.
Because you ain't want to go over there. Somebody got to do
So
this
what
shit.
is that how does that person, what would be something that person do to still be a part of you in your life, but not have to feel like, damn, if this guy says something to me, hopefully you don't grab his hand and take it off his neck. Or if me and you fall out over a football game, a burner ain't gonna come out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because things do happen. It has happened.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was my brother-in-law. So he came back. George Marshall, man, God bless him too. He killed but it easily could have been somebody because he'd been on the patient that could happen that way too, you know. And myself, I can't say to the extent of leaving this land, meaning America, and that war like he is spoken back. But you know, America, we've been at war with America on American soil.
I can't help it, but I was fighting other wars and we had war with ourselves. Like, you don't make sense no more. Ain't nobody saying this shit. It don't make sense no more. That's what this shit is about. September 11th, bro. This shit about to change from now on, bro. And I'm starting our campaign. I'm out of these.
Where you can reach mass. And I'm sorry, September 11th hit mass. Hit everybody at one time saying, damn, so you're saying that this shit can happen here for real? It's like,
anytime.
but it's
They prepping for it to happen now.
It's been going on forever, anyway. Fight each other here, America. Fight America.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
Cousins, brothers, and sisters, mothers, and sisters. Fight each other. Neighbors. Community.
Fight a war
Here. So we need to attend the war here.
In some of these cities you can't even travel to unless you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? Combat low. You know what I'm saying? People got this shit misunderstood, man. This is the warrior culture we live in. Okay? And it is just like motherfuckers, some of these cities bring these football players and shit like that. This country breed warriors. Except they shit on them when they get back. You know what I'm saying? It's time for that shit to be exposed, man. Because some of these warriors gonna start turning on their own country.
Amen. Amen. They're turning everything they keep turning around now.
Right. A lot of these motherfuckers is out here just need help for real. It's a motherfucker to talk to them or say, hey, bro, you're a clown, man. You might want to go ahead and disappear here. So just stay. Don't just stop. What? Like, oh, you have to be,
sketch. It's like the guy, and I'm giving an example of the guy that's got to step on you. You know what I mean? The guy's got to step on you. He's got a dumb reach, is what I'm saying. Yeah. And the guy's out of line right now. But you got to watch how you talk to this dude. You got to watch how you talk to this one. It's hard. It's quiet. Fuck around, tell you everything's cool, and then they knock you out from the back and go ahead and go home. And they see him go in the driveway waiting.
But you dealing with different caliber individuals. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. Because this is the only guy I'm here to something. Look, I don't know y'all have never commented like some of these men like to take trophies. Okay, if you can understand what that means. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're not dealing with regular individuals. Some of these niggas specialize in making bombs and shit like that. So, you know, a lot of these guys feel like they don't have nothing left after they want their time is over. What the fuck they been doing right now? That's the thing. Having something for them to do was my idea of thought in life. Having something here. Okay, I think it's out of that in the 20, 30, 40, and even before that era, all prisoners coming home from prison had motherfucking jobs constantly. And you worked there until you was on parole. What you did is you built up city. My thing is, all these people are human beings with passion to do something. Something. We need to be able to have something that's open for them to come in, like fucking Cedar Point. It doesn't work like that. No? What are you good at? Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. You don't understand. Because a lot of people don't understand. This whole culture doesn't understand. These motherfuckers are samurai. These motherfuckers are samurai, okay? And afterwards, they don't have nothing else, okay? There is nothing else for them. That is all they do once they get into that lifestyle. Do you understand now? Okay, so what would you like? I can't tell you. There's nothing you can do. So how do you help? Now, okay, you know what I mean? It's complex. Again, you got to understand, some of these guys can't be helped because they're career warriors. That's what they do. That's who they are. Do you? This country? Yes, we do. Then why are you making everybody gay? That's something else. We're gonna talk. Let's look at Afghanistan. We're gonna talk about that. I know what you're saying. I know where you're at. But it was a left turn to the Congo where I really believe that if that's the case, some of these people that come home that really fought for this country should hopefully explain this motherfucker up and say they got enough to do. Yeah. And they're cool with whacking some shit that we fight. That's all I'm saying. They just don't work like that though. I said it on live. I said it. Everybody has said it. But look, I'm not over here with a sedative. It's not no disrespect against race and no creeds or gender or nothing like that. But the thing is though that you have a whole population of these guys. That's all they do. Honestly, they've been doing this shit since they were 18. Some of them been doing it before then. You know what I'm saying? Some of these motherfuckers out here is child soldiers for real. But they were given right to be a general over here. You can't find a solution to this, my friend. I'm sorry. No, man. What you call it career killing? You have to understand the orders. You got to understand. These motherfuckers are samurai, man. They out here, they still got a code that they live by. They still got honor shit like that. Right? I'm saying? Everybody, it's been modernized, first of all, by this country. You know what I'm saying? They put out this cookie cutter version saying Private Lion and all this fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And they don't tell the truth because, first of all, the war is not won by that clean cut motherfucker. The war is won by the motherfucker that came out the hospital with his enemy's tears around his neck. Okay? So you again, it's a whole different type of philosophy first that has to be brought forth about this thing that this country is asking young men to do. Okay? I agree. You have to revisit that first of all, because you're lying to yourself if you think you're gonna be able to repopulate this motherfucker after you've been growing into this machine, until this instrument that works off of muscle memory. Okay, there is no logic. It's instinct. It's gut. It's muscle memory. Okay, so I believe in like when things can be done. No, that's all they can. But that's why I thought like my answers, my solutions. You're right. You know the best solution to start with this for a warrior. Motherfucking teaching him how to grow marijuana. That is the best thing you can start him with because it gives an attention to detail. It gives you a psychology, an outlet. You know what I'm saying? And then you're processing and moving information so much through the process of growing and you're playing music in the background, Jack, your mind is losing it. It puts you at peace. Okay, it gives you something else to go to besides that hallucination or that reflection that's in your mind and your friend gives you.
So I do have some. I won't say it out loud. And since this has been a very, very open, thank you very much, because it's helped me deal with what I deal with, not expressing my fucking. So yeah. I'm myself doing that. It's not good. I feel that that's another reason why people blow up and dealing with PTSD. But no, I'm gonna speak on it because a lot of people are different. They take ideas and they take them forge them as their own. And they're not. They heard it somewhere, and there's no homage to be paid. So I think that's good. I think you're right. It's mechanical. It's in the brain, and to break an 18-year-old down back to a 2-year-old. Literally, I'm sure. I'm sure that boot camp and different things and the ways that the mental of it. I think so too. I still think it's great to take a walk with you, because you should know it's like free. Everybody, maybe let it be there. Experience some shit like that. Yeah, you have to breakdown because it's a breakdown. It's a breakdown. You're not the guy you used to be. Nah, that's just like you can do shit you never thought you could do. Never thought you could do. Really, put their extreme pressure. Okay, pressure. You know what I mean? It's pressure. That's all they're trying to get is pressure. So when you went from less pressure, fucking maximum pressure, you're reading modes and mental. And now you're ready for pressure to be
callous your mind. That's the term. The term for everything. You know what I'm saying? Even like the psychology that's out here now. They prepping you for something. So you might as well be sitting thinking and callousing your mind to get ready for whatever about to happen. Because you don't want to have a certain reaction. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? By the time something happens, I'm already going. I'm saying, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, jerk reaction. You know, it has shot you so hard, you ain't even got no. You sitting there, you struggle. No response to I done already loaded my third bug out there. Okay, I'm rocking back. You still saying this? Okay, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm returning fire already. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a psychology. I'm telling you, this whole country gonna have to learn it. Because this is shit coming.
You're right. And it's not here. It's not even coming here. It's every day. So,
it was more like spiritual at first. You know what I'm saying? People could feel things. You know. Oh, here, take that.
You know what? I also feel. Like I should express that too. You're a good patient, right?
Was that you? Medical patient? Oh, we can't talk about that a lot.
Oh yeah,
Next topic.
I found a taboo. I have never found a taboo yet, but I found it. So for me, what I do is I smoke on live twice. But I try not to smoke on live. Let's go back to that. No, this is something. This is about Afghanistan.
I gotta tell you now, though, you gotta have a hot little conversation.
We will, but this is where it's not. We're not taking away from Afghanistan. It's actually on the same track because these people need this. They need this. They need this without hassle. They need this without reprimand. They need this. They need this. And that's where I was going with this. Is that they need this. So like you said, if they could grow, they would if they got something to care about.
I think it's a good option.
I think it's a fucking great option. But if this isn't in their minds of being an option, I think that it should be. For those that
they're researching it out.
I know they are. You got a lot of old heads. You got a lot of OGs. It's like, man, they don't fuck with the butt shit. They'll tell you, flat out, get the shit away from me. Don't even talk to me about it. It's like, hey.
Like my one battle, he's never smoked before.
Right? And you know that, yes, you have to be afraid to be around me to smoke for the first few months. Till he, take it into himself. Because it's going to bring out spiritual headaches. You know what I mean? So it honestly, to kick it with at the very beginning, stop you from taking left turns and fucking where you have you walking around looking dumb as shit, crazy as hell, never think you fucked up, but you really just smoking weed. So you're just smoking weed. Talk about some shit we don't understand, we don't figure it out. But to have someone understand, stop living misunderstood, not understood, not heard, and then here they form into them spiritual and biblical. And then they can help the match that had the view that we might be a fucking sedative or answer even possible.
Get enough study on it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is a spiritual thing.
Stop me from pissing with people. Stop me from choking people for seconds of life. Stop me from shooting.
It just helps with my anxiety. From dealing with combat, it helps with my anxiety. That's why I smoke.
It helps me with my reactions to those things that I've had to deal with in situations involved. So, and again, it's always the circumstances that I put myself in. So I don't blame anybody. So at the same time, sometimes I can handle my reactions. So if I had another view, while we have the other side of the view, if I had that view before, I wouldn't have reacted. Now that I have that view, and I give God his credit. I give Christ his credit. God, they married. Because again, spiritually, I do things that there used to be a bit, not there, Greg Goose and Red Bull might open up to where it's open up. Wow. But that's the whole different. But it's a whole other spirit. So
my brothers don't want to talk about no alcohol stories, especially very short. Even over man, what? I was man, we used to get a bang. I probably get diagnosed. They used to make that shit, bro. I would trade like burgers, eyes off the bed. So we used to tell you, you get that Romanian, y'all like, how were y'all like emotions? Was y'all still happy, cool, good, or was y'all like depressed, pissed, like we're trying to play each other? Oh man, we fought each other. That's what we did. I mean, we got drunk to take each other. Like, we brutalized each other. It was the whole culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no shit. Never heard that. No, there's a whole part of argument. Motherfuckers just don't know. Like, motherfuckers think it's all yes sir, no sir, all this stuff, man. We got a whole, man, what? Man, we had a tradition, boy. They would feed me pints of E&J in the Bears, man, before they took me to the bar, man. It was amazing. Lord, it was like the outlet. Lord, when like it was like motherfucking nigga 8:30 BC walking through goddamn Rome, nigga just knocking out whatever, taking women. It was glorious. What? Shit. What's up, Battle? I see you. It's a whole different psychology. Shout out to y'all over here. I don't want to ignore this slide. I got this. We are on 2 platforms at the same time, which is dope. But I'm glad that you able, you know what I'm saying? Able to be here and do this. So no fucking shit. It was like that. And nobody would ever think it was that. So you're that you would say they might be mad that people's over there knocking niggas off the streets across the environment. I mean, I don't know. That was the United States. That us doing it. Yeah, that's it. In the army. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how we went to the street. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every people saying we don't like y'all. Every weekend you was like, that's what it was. You would have no idea what. You wouldn't even know what to do if a flood was came towards you. What? I know I'd be fucking horrible. No, I just need regular people like when we moved out because there was so many of us. It was like the child yard. You know what I'm saying? The group of us is like 20 close to 100 or shit. Talk about whole veterans and shit like that. Well, again, it's still like there's psychology. We growing up at the end of the crack era, you know what I'm saying? I was living from Toledo, Ohio, I grew up, right? And then I get militarized, you know what I'm saying? And then I get gang-tarized, because, like I said, he's blending with niggas from Chicago, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So then, especially if you start to do stuff like leaving gang ties behind, you start to forget about that, and y'all all become like one unit. Yeah, it is, boy, because again, it brings a different type of psychology. It creates a different type of killer. You know what I'm saying? But so we can see what's killing the person. That's the scariest thing. It is. Yeah. It is. It's not like it's not a perk. You know, I don't need no fucking Molly. I don't need none of that shit. It's like, oh, you baby, you see everything within that. Oh, yeah. So reminded. Now, after the repercussions, after the years, after the residual effect, you know, is what I'm suffering through right now. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how much I did or didn't do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still suffering from it. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. It's terrible. Especially these last few weeks. It's terrible. And I know it's been terrible for a lot of my brothers. Especially because of the day coming around. Not just the day. Or just in general. It's the popularity. It's trending right now. What's going on? You know, it's in our face. You can't hide from the shit. Like I tell always say, it's like they say, it's like it is. The shit is punching us in the face. I haven't seen one with my dog Chris Brown still alive. For what? For what? He lost every part of his body for what? For his last name. That's when I'm about to start explaining. Motherfuckers is about. Let me calm down. He's about to start understanding why people are doing this, bro. With respect. With respect. Please, never in a day in life, y'all watch this live today or later in life, ever misunderstand. This means like it's there too, but yes. They about to understand. They should. I think everybody should. All of us been selling ourselves short, man. All my little brothers, man. All of us been selling ourselves short for a long time, man. A lot of us been dealing with a lot of shit by ourselves. Nobody should be this out. I don't know what I'm a child of, but look, you should know these. I'm honest. I'm gonna help us fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether people believe in me or not, I believe in us as a community. I believe we should have a loudest voice in this country. You know what I'm saying? And if I got to be the first one to step up to take a bullet to make that point, I will do that. Yes, Lord. Period. Well, I believe that anybody standing for a cause, you think believe in whether you know what I mean? They really been checking out. I said they really. That's a comfortability, man. People always can make these claims and attach themselves to these causes, but nobody, unless you one of them dudes that I'm talking to out there, you don't know what it is to put your hand on some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm dedicated to this, but when the gunfire starts, are you still dedicated to it? That's what I'm saying. I do it. There's something that's what I'm saying. I'm sure that you have experience myself. Standing feet in the street. Where I've always looked at it too, not as a comparison, but a relevance in the mirror. It is a relevance. You're in a joint, and you walk somewhere else, you want to let it be yourself. You want to let it figure it out. Things that happen, fucking candy out of control, and first off, second off, that it's been back. It's all about your decision. It is. So, but it's not as a group. It's an individual. It's still like an individual too. You know, yeah. I mean, granted, it has to. But it's so much different. Oh, they're not the same. But I said in a similarity when it comes to being away from somewhere else, and you're here. There is no leaving here. It's even the leaving here. Those circumstances that are so much different. Like you said, jail. I'm in jail. They can catch me slipping. I can stab me death in the prison shop. Okay? You in Afghanistan, we riding down the street, you're hungry, Lord. Okay, you don't see that. It's different circumstances. You know what I'm saying? You even got a chance to kind of in the prison cell, depending on how big or how aggressive you are. But goddamn, you ain't got no. This nigga just. It was just his boy. First off, I want to say that the person that was the first probably made a choice. True that. So he made a choice. Don't think that the person made a choice to listen to over. True that.
So we're both, I guess, on the same one. Choices to go.
Choices are absolute. And the leading extent of the psychology you're dealing
with them where you're at. Just on the beginning level, they're past that, no, it's completely different. Yours is definitely more accessible. Way more accessible. And the ways of if there was 1,000 ways to that, a trillion over there. It's a lot more accepted. There's more to it. We know. I don't even know what I'm saying.
You'd be surprised if you really have man's looking in, not just from my view.
I try to be fucking sad. No, you might be mad at shit.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. I don't think you would. I don't know. I'm still learning who you are.
I see you as a man being
Everybody doesn't see that in themselves. Right. You be able to really live on it. It teaches you how to live on the edge of your life. Well said. And when you meet people, especially, you really respect people that you meet them. You know why? Because that motherfucker might be only 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of psychology, man. You meet people outside of this country and they act differently towards you, especially in your city. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that I see here. Daily. I'm one of the mulattoes.
Well, we ain't no fucking mulattoes. No, ain't none of that. You ever been outside of, I would say, have you ever been across the pond? You know what I'm saying? Ocean. Not to Mexico, out there, like not Canada.
But no, I've been to Cuba, not Cuba, my bad, Florida. I'm interracially diverse, period.
Oh, absolutely.
Arabic, definitely,
Okay.
my last business partner. So for me, I'm ethnically diverse and culturally. I'll say that for Brooklyn, New York, the little Haitian girl in my head, and always through my head, just being stuck. So always getting stuck so much. I'm the one that kicked up. So when I say I understand, I get it, I get it.
You have a psychology.
I have it because again, it's circumstantially I was left in a position to survive. So psychologically, I'm constant. I won't jump when there's victims around, something like that. Because I've already seen my circumstantial. I already know my house. I know everything. I'll wait for the response because the response is going to be whatever it needs. Not going to run this thing. A lot of people that do.
It's a running away from you, know, I guess.
Wait, without seeing it. I don't want my suit turn around. I don't want to do that. So yeah, my response is a little different, and it's because of the oddities and so, but that's where I think that people need this. This is what I do this. But it's the conversation, like you said. That's why we quick. We had to get it set up. You're like, man, we're missing so much. I'm like, right, because say what Jay-Z said. When people don't know the dialogue, don't expect acceptance. Don't expect to be kicked out. You know what I mean? There almost shouldn't be an acceptance of anything, right? You know what I mean? Because there's no dialogue. They said this. That's what we all have. And we have like 900 trillion fucking sources. Who said what? We very rarely ever get you. You know what I mean? True writer, again, thank you very much for sitting. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Man, I appreciate it. Back in conversation, real authentic. Big Friday world, this is authentic. So it's also, I hope, it's the conversation that helps people. Like you said, it's about the brother on the other end on there. You know, people over here.
I want to be still there, man.
The content ain't gonna be there for weeks, months, years to come. Then it's just that for people to go back and be like, wow, that is true on this topic. You might have to say, well, it's good. It makes sense now. With 3 or more people thinking the same shit. Not a coincidence. They don't know each other. So tell me more about you as a person.
I mean, as a person, at this point in my life, I really just, I'm focused on being a father. I'm trying to get better at that. It's difficult. Just, being separated from my kids for so long, what I'm saying, because of my military service, and then, I still was separated from them because of PTSD. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand it. None of my family did. You know what I'm saying? So I still really don't have a relationship that I want with them. But I carry myself and conduct my life in order to be an example for them. I try to demonstrate who they should choose and who they should want to be with or what have you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things I do in my own personal life, I do because of them, even though I'm not there with them all the time. Or I know they hear about me or I know they see me, or they'll come across me eventually. I don't have to do the right thing for them to be
Right. No, most definitely. Respect. Appreciate respect. It's a very, very, very rare view. And I know it not my rare view, like my actual fucking dad. Because that's the only thing I can think a person can do. That's like they stay with an example of making good decisions and not quitting and moving forward and doing whatever they're going through and continue to use it. Help. Help. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing to be for children.
Yeah, I've been on that. I got a lot of things that are, in place for me. In case of my demise, however, you know what I'm saying? Right. We'll take care of them. Maybe they won't understand and appreciate me until they go to 80, but they will. You know what I'm saying?
And also, because again, to know a person, people be like, oh man, I've been doing my whole life. Man, you can get to know a person quick. You know what I mean? Their intent. And you gotta go. And I can hear it good. And hope it goes.
But I do but I'm an asshole. I love it, man. I love an asshole. It's kept me alive.
I like to turn my asshole. I like to sit my asshole. I like to sit my asshole on dick. Don't sit my dick head on my asshole. There we go. I try not to be an asshole. I think asshole and dick head have that. So me and my old lady, shout out, we sat back and I like word with definition. I like that word with definition. But the point is, well, everybody can get a quick show. Yeah, I can do it. So that's not what I do. So when we looked at it, a dick, what I mean, is the obvious. And then, we have an active, we call it an active penis. You can do active being a fucking head. With an active penis and a fucking head. So people like to think about it.
Bro, are we talking about dicks, bro?
We're talking about people being dicks. And people being assholes.
I know I'm at my penis count limit for the day.
So people being assholes. Assholes. There's reality behind this. This is some gas, definitely. Definitely. Both of course. But people are assholes. People say hi to somebody in the morning, they just look at you like you fucking stupid. Like you just broke your motherfucking wrist and neck. Why you hold the door for me?
I'm that person. Shout out to my sergeant major. He told me that.
What be a dick?
That be too focused on what you gotta do for the day.
But you know, say focus for grand straight for the sake of morning.
Hey, at least like my sergeant major look at you and grunt. It will be a noise. You wouldn't even hear a word.
But in the start, like open the door,
you wouldn't hear a word. He looking straight in your eyes. You go.
See, you know what's sad? Sergeant Major, I respect you. You are.
I'm sorry, trust me, Sergeant Major's not worried about that shit.
I know it. See, I'm the one. I'm
they don't give a fuck about your feelings in the morning until they had a black coffee. No shit.
Right, I guess something is the
Motherfuckers wake up full of nicotine and hate. That's getting fueled off in the morning. It's a survival mechanism, a coping mechanism. You can't change it. You're talking about warriors. That's the problem. Y'all trying to change warriors. And y'all need to change 40 warriors because they're creating this whole situation. All of y'all are in it. That's the thing. This can't be murdered. I don't know what you can't do. But the reality, what if they all went on strike? All of them. Every last one of them. It's very. We're not talking about doing anything or hurt anybody. What if they just were like this? We're taking the week off. We're done. We're not. No more democracies over here. No more joint exercises. No more weights. We're just going home and we're just gonna start losing weights until we get mad. And then y'all might see us. Who do they did that? Shouts out to my panel, man. I ain't gonna say a thing, but you know who you are, man. That's a real killer out here, boy.
Yeah, like I would think that we would be dating quickly and we would go down quickly.
I don't think we go down. I think it'd be a shit show. If we stop and just went home and started lifting weights, just weights, and then somebody better. So, my niggas would be out here turning into cannibals. You know, we have to do things.
Okay, so y'all was short for that.
Okay, as long as you show for that, then it's okay. So what? We wait for it. So we're looking there, we're gonna pray for it. That's the answer. But that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, that is something everybody come home. Everybody come home. What would everybody else got going on? Just come home. Do you understand that's what's happening in other countries? Okay? We are doing that to people over there. They are home. And we're tearing through shit. We've been tearing through shit all through history. That's what we do as the United States. That's what we do. From Toledo, Ohio, or Brooklyn, New York. They find niggas like me on the basketball court. I wasn't that good. I needed college money. Give me an M16. Let's get to it. And that's how this country survives. If you really think about it, that's what this country is. If you didn't have them young men doing this, them corporations wouldn't have you couldn't afford, you couldn't go to Taiwan and get rubber, you can't do none of that shit. You can't do nothing. You be sitting right here trying to make your own shit. Other people be talking shit, but we'll be sitting right here, Darren. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, close. My niggas gonna eat today food. If you know what I mean, my niggas gonna eat today food. Walking down the street. What? I was just leaving myself alone. That's what I'm saying. So people don't know what they're dealing with.
It's the most reasonable thing I've ever heard. I thought that though my whole life. Ever since I went to history class for the third time, it took a couple. Just because again, I was already a reader, so an active reader. But once I got around 10, started doing junior business, you start yourself. And you did that. I was straight if they were kids. So it just became authority because I believe that you got everything to hate. I understand. Well, it wasn't even hate, it was flat out fact. You are bad at what you do. Fuck you. Don't you dare be no person trying to set no precedent so you ain't no good president. You can't be no principal with no principle. And I meant that when I was a kid. I'm exercising it now at 42. You ain't a professional, you just a professional. You should be confession. You should go get that. Your confessions for priests. I don't preach. So, but it's because of my life and upbringing that I believe everybody's the same. We all the same in that. Because if there's no equals and there's no betters and lessers and worse, there's none of that. We all make that up. It's all circumstantial. So I think if no one's coming over here to fuck with us, but we know we have trained killers here, if they do, that's the protection I'm looking for. If I was a resident that couldn't protect his home, I would believe that there are people around here that are trained, and any of my neighbors should be one of them. But people need to have great, but that's all to say.
But what people need to understand is going to be people's own personal responsibility. Excuse me. For their own goddamn protection. Because these police not going to do it. No, they don't show up and whoop your ass.
How many people do you think, and you would have a better idea than me, how many human beings that are American from the United Services are out there in the world right now that could be home? How many residents? How many million?
You know what? I honestly, I can't tell you because I can think of some of my brothers that are contractors now chilling in Latin. So just overseas, Europe, sprinkle.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Throughout the world, right?
All the sprinkles and all that. Millions, hundreds.
And then you're talking about some motherfuckers that still fighting that ain't even attached to the United States government armies.
But the United States.
Yeah.
So all those people.
I'm telling you, this what this country is. We just make them. We make them. These all these boys that don't make the NFL and shit like that go. What they do with their lives?
No shit.
So man, it ain't, bro. I'm telling you, it's some motherfuckers over there.
Oh God, my mom did that shit. She was a recruiter. I never thought about that. You're right. They're right there next to each other, all right there, all in the same
Senior. I was even on a senior. This year on like United States government. Man, yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Motherfuckers think I'm bullshit. Like these motherfuckers over there built like a world. One around AK-47 just on a kill street right now. So you ain't gotta see it. And you will never see it on CNN. I'm telling you, some shit over there so crack going on that's not getting talked about. You know what I'm saying? But it has to happen. And this country manufactures it. That's what we do. We specialize in it. But it's like nobody realizes it. We're going to act like it's not that. And we're going to keep on the country.
I thought of it in other ways around it. Another nail, hammer, head. Right there. Just gonna put my hand down and just go.
Sometimes it's the blunt. I understood that with my wife and my family. Like I said, because nobody really understood about PTSD and what I was dealing with when it was coming to me with problems. And I couldn't focus because I was thinking about a baby not getting mauled by a dog on checkpoint one night in Afghanistan. Okay? So once I start understanding, instead of just trying to tactfully deliver this message, start punching motherfuckers in the mouth. Okay? I'm just gonna tell you what it is. If a motherfucker wanna come out and challenge that thing, but I verify it. Right? Check my DD-214 if you need to. You know what I'm saying? Call my battle buddy. You know? Shit, these niggas is worse than me. I'm the motherfucker from 300 that made it back with one fucking eye that told the story. That is my game. Them warriors are still out there. And I celebrate not because of y'all, brothers. Living glory.
Definitely respect y'all over there serving. For whatever you guys are serving for, God bless y'all, man. I hope y'all make y'all way back here. Be on campus. Sure, love y'all, miss y'all. Hopefully, you're in a mindset of remember yourself and be able to fucking function.
Yes.
And be a human being.
Yes.
And whatever it may be. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't like labels. I can't fucking stand them, to be honest. But I know to me, again, a human being will always be a child that acts like a fucking dog bark. But I'm so let me tell you something. I keep it basic.
But we're having the same conversation though, because you said become a human being again. What is the basic nature of man?
I like to retract.
Okay.
So it wasn't saying that exact term.
Okay.
Again, to find that piece of you is what I say. Of that piece of man.
To find that modern civilized version of
yourself, that sliver.
the men are out there.
And that's what I'm saying.
They're doing what they're purpose to do.
They're at point. So that's not peace. Like you said, you're about to get into. I said a sliver, a piece, man. Because again, without that little piece, what did you say? Man's first instinct.
What is humanity?
Human being.
What makes a human being?
Flesh and bone.
What is man's basic instinct as a creature to do to survive? How does he do that?
Yeah. Without talk. Yes. Yes.
It is the basic nature.
Yes.
Even other human species. They are all there.
Right. So can they come home and use the rest of them?
They all know. A lot of them are.
No, not over there.
Again,
Over here now.
you're talking about a culture of young men that have been raised in this. Okay? They have grown into men in this culture. Callous mind. Okay? This is a function that has been being carried out since me and you were even what? Our great what? Okay? This is the nature of man. And whether or not this modern 2021 civilization wants to think we are, this is what it is. This is the truth. Without a chance. Huh?
Would that be why it's so easy?
It's not easy because, well, it's really only 2% of the human population can complete this function without consciousness. You know what I'm saying? There is a group of individuals that they look for specifically. When they go find them warriors looking at agencies and stuff, they are going to completely break you down to see at your lowest point how fucking aggressive you are. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a special individual to even have that. To even think like that. Because honestly, it's not about physicality. It is not about this. It is about this. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn that, once a population learns that, everybody changes. And it's not hard to believe that, okay? Because that is basic function of it. Why do you think there's so many guns in this country? They're already ready for it. They're prepping you for it. Now, these other motherfuckers coming trying to take the guns. Why do you think that's happening? Okay, they know what time it is.
So at the end of the day,
They know what time it is.
so we still have to find a point of peace within ourselves. Meaning those people that serve, that are suffering from. In the meantime, until war comes, what else?
Let me give you an example of peaceful war. Sitting by a waterfall, listening to it, right beside you, looking at the sunrise, growing a bonsai tree, or fucking marijuana plant, okay? Standing at schools, taking care of children and old people, okay? Still living by code and enforcing it. Not when the dumb fuck that got bullied with cold white become police my community. Or people that look like me and you. You understand? You understand? There's a lot of solutions to these problems, but nobody's telling the truth. So they're never going to get fixed. Old people are still watching old people get right? You know what I'm saying? Right. Because it's a house conversation. I don't never get to talk in this form.
And that's why I think that's why
I just started going live 2 days ago.
I swear to God, quite the person. But if you get people need to contact.
I do. I really want to check because I see some comments, man. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I don't know if people are still watching. They say hello. Thank God for John. There's one person. Who's that? Tommy. Oh, there you go.
How you doing? Yeah, Eva.
Okay.
Always remember. Definitely.
My brother.
Appreciate you. Definitely. Shout out to Eva for the support. Brain Jerk too. My guys over there. So don't forget to drop a like. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. What he said, hell yeah. Made it good to see you. Appreciate you. Yeah. But yeah, again, man, we're here for the Hello, love. Hello, love. Eva, we appreciate you. Eva, yeah, hey, you know, we got our thing. It's like if you're good at what you do, you know, I support you. But if you're not good at it, fucking quit. And that's what me and Eva get into as a relationship. So it's like we ran into it with cleaning. Like Eva wasn't like the dopest cleaner. We clean professional buildings. So we go in there, we're talking about stainless steel, we're talking about, you know, low stock, you know, low heavy carry, nothing. But it's gotta look.
How long you been doing that?
Shit. I was raised in an African American household.
Man, we fucking forever commercial right now.
I'm amazing at this shit. What I don't like is ungrateful people. So what it came down to is when the customer doesn't appreciate the effort you put into things. And it took me, and I had to learn patience to deal with her or anybody else that said, let's say you did your job, but the customer says it wasn't. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Those are all circumstantial. So I learned that she's not the dopest when it comes to the detail, but she's definitely dope when it comes to an overall and arranging if it needed.
I'll balance each other out.
So we balance each other out. So she'll pick up the.
That's what I'm learning, man, in marriage.
Yeah. Bro, it's a huge thing. Let her fucking negatives, hopefully they're your positives. And let your positives, hopefully they're her negatives, and they swap.
That's definitely something I could definitely learn from you.
That's what me and her get.
Bro, you older than me, you know what I'm saying? You more experienced with
me. I've been through one marriage and then one fiance, and it didn't work out, both with children. So I learned, and on one side with the kids, the mothers are always going to say what they say and do what they do. It's up to the kid to make a decision when he gets older. Hopefully the kid's not affected too far, and hopefully relationships they will be salvaged. That's where I'm at across the fucking board, because acceptance is reality. It has to be. Thinking something is something else doesn't make anything okay.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It change the fact it's what it is.
People do it every day.
Every fucking day. Some people live their whole life. I'm sorry, bro.
No, you did. Thank you.
Some people live their whole lives.
No. What is not, but what is not definitely is. And it's just like, that's it sounds like some shit somebody would have said it in philosophy to make you think. And it's just like, what? To make you think you're fucking stupid? Because what is really is if it's what it is.
It's that simple, really.
So dealing with that reality is a lot.
I don't think this country has been introduced to that reality. You know what I'm saying? Again, because you have good men.
Can they handle it? Could
I have a choice though?
But that's the thing. Look at your stats.
Let me explain this to you, okay? Everybody's in agreement that, and we're in a new age. People are tired of going to war. Okay? They're tired.
They really are.
It's costing trillions of dollars. It makes perfect sense, right? But have you ever lived in a world where we didn't leave this country? Have you ever thought what's going to happen if we don't do that anymore? Is that what you think is going to happen?
No.
That's just going to stop our stretch. Okay. That's like having, okay, say I'm a good security guy. Maybe I'm a good financial institution, put it that way. Okay. You want to monopolize me around the country. That'll make your whole country financially strong.
So stop doing that and only have to do it.
So after we get so strong, hey, let's jump across this pond and let's put some financial institutions over there. That'll make our reach even stronger. Our whole financial snapshot, if you will, portfolio, if you will, even bigger, right? Right. Okay. We've done that with our army. Now that we withdraw, who's going to come and take all that territory, all that finances? And guess what? Once they take it back, they're still hungry. Oh, guess what? We have the technology. Let's try and look across this.
So that's going to be, I mean, I've always believed that's been America's way of controlling things.
I'm going to tell you something. It's not, though. It's not. I have a philosophy, and just hear me out. I have a philosophy that in the United States, it's where the started. And if you look,
I believe it's the true promised land. I do actually have had a theory thought about that.
People have it. Look, it's always been that. People from the Far East have always been trying to get here. Okay. People have always been here. But the Africans, so-called Africans, have been here
before anybody. I am a Native fucking American. Okay, I'm not African. I'm a Native American. Okay. I believe at this point in my life that whatever revelations is true. Now, I don't believe in Jesus coming back. I don't think nobody's coming to save our ass. But far as them 4 horsemen and that war, oh, it's very true. Why would Jesus come now? In the easiest point in our history, the most civilized, progressive, educated point in our history. Are you telling me that he didn't want to come when my ancestors were supposedly get thrown from boats and eat by sharks, brought into slavery? But now he's on that. Oh, man, I had this white dude told me, excuse my language, white dude. I know it's a term. I don't want to suck up my career before it gets started. No, but it's true. It's true. But check this out. He told me Jesus was coming back, man. You know, because his group of people feel like they've been disenfranchised. The country is lost. What's worse than can happen right now? This is their lowest point. And bro, we've been living in low conditions from birth. We're conditioned for this. It is ours.
This is one of our best conditions that we've been in since we've been. Yes, and that's a lot of the ways insane. Well, when you look at it,
mounds they've been found. Do you know they found 20 giants in this city? Nephilim? Do you know what Nephilim are?
Coming from Mike, trust me, definitely.
You know, sometimes when you bury something, you get it real deep down, but the earth really deep. The earth has a way of pushing things out of it. They grow in the flowers, this beautiful thing. This shit is getting pushed out of the ground, boy. Even all this shit that I'm talking about, I tell you, this country, they about to drop some aliens in this motherfucker. Are we still alive? Man, it's about to
go. I mean, there's a lot of true shit coming, and that's where I'm definitely in.
That's why they let motherfuckers come home, bro. You about to fight a war here.
I believe that.
They're letting people come home. You're about to fight a war here, bro. All these countries across that pond, they are in reality. Out there dealing with things and them fights that's been going on in the civil wars, we've been protected from that. Because first of all, we're all on a fucking plantation here. You have a 9 to 5, they run you. You don't have a life. You never have peace. That peace that you're talking about is not existent. It's the illusion of freedom that we have here. But everything is about to change. I'm telling you. And what marks it is that Washington, D.C. is now part of the United States. Do you understand the significance of that? Nobody missed it. Nobody catch that.
Didn't that happen after the thing with the White House? Because of that, No, because it's always been District of Columbia. You know what I mean? And they weren't.
Why are we being governed by a foreign power, a sovereign territory? Well, now it's part of the United States Constitution. This isn't just about rap music, okay? I'm hoping Big Brother is watching this, because if I could go out in a blaze of glory, that would be everything.
Well, and it's not like it's not possible.
I would be dying like a true samurai. That's what my brothers over there want. Well, they want to go out. Hello? What's good? Man, I'm sitting here. I was doing a live video with my dog, man. We doing a podcast, man, talking about everything, man.
Sure, for sure. Y'all ain't tapped in. Y'all missing out. Just so y'all know.
I'm like, come get me. Come move through.
Yes, we are a team.
Yeah, you know.
Sure. We have done a lot of jobs together. People said we are a team, and we've had a lot of jobs together. We had them. Because as a relationship, look at it. It's where it's the oddity of it.
And that's beautiful.
Well, for the age, significant respect. 42 to 19 was the age significant difference. And 18 to 41 it started it. So for me, I was like this. My daughter's now 21. But I was like, I'm kind of cool. I don't think this is gonna work out. Fucking age is too. And I'm more of a person that I believe that yes, age brings experience. Experience brings to the table help. Not just help, but a team player that could probably better off playing as a team than a younger person. I mean, just a view. And as the podcast states, the other side of the view. So for the other side of the view, me and her have gone from FedEx
we was in a truck. So in a truck, unloading the truck, and you have to unload the truck at a rate of speed of 700, 800, 1200, 1500 items out of this truck every hour, half hour. Like, that's what we was called. This is where we picked the nicknames Pippen and Jordan, because it was the #2 crew constantly, and back and forth, #1, #2 constantly, until we realized we're misusing our violence. This isn't smart, so it's not worth the paper. To where even if it was a day labor, we had to build a fucking Harbor Freight once in Fremont, the whole internal Harbor Freight, and to see the connection, it was because the person's not fighting learning. The person that fights knowledge and understanding is definitely a person you don't want to work with. So leaving a situation from a person that was hard to work with because the person didn't want to work. They didn't want to work for themselves. They didn't want to do nothing for themselves. If you don't want to see yourself 100, you have nothing to give you. You're not 100 with you. You have not a % of anything to give you. So, only a person that understands themselves can even stand in a room and I can have a conversation. I found out past the minute. Well, I'll give everybody, you see the finger? 1 minute. It's better than me giving you, you know what I'm saying, the finger. So I give them 1 minute. 2, if it's interesting, I understand you. But only 1 minute, because spiritually, I'm going to understand you. Your intentions are all written on your face and body.
It's a real purpose to this, man. Like I said, this is really spiritual purpose. I don't have to be
right, and that's admirable. There we go. Yeah, admirable. I like that word too, because you could admire. Some people are envious. I don't understand it, but to admire the person that you look at and go, there's somebody that's not going after it for paper. There's somebody that's doing it for a purpose. Yeah, it's inspiring because I myself have 3 different tasks that I run. None of them I ask for anything. I don't want anything. I'm doing it for people. And for me, it's just for people. So if I run across the person, you know what I mean, with a purpose, this is what the fuck this is for. This is what this platform is for. This video, I'll end up sharing it later. I'll end up editing and cutting, and not even cutting, actually. I'm not cutting nothing. That's the whole point. I don't like scripted stuff. I don't like things. My goal is to live my life online, actually. It's my goal. I want my house, my car. I want everything cammed up. I want everybody to understand this is me daily, all day, every day. That's how I do. I wake up on go. I go to sleep on no, and I holler at y'all tomorrow. And that's how I get out. I try to be the same person with everybody, but I found out I can't treat everybody the same. Everybody doesn't deserve it. There we go. I'm a loyal person. I'm a loyal person, and everybody does not deserve my loyalty nor my respect. I didn't know that. I used to fuck people up. I could snatch you out the car in a second. For real, I had you all up underneath your fucking car, begging for your life because you cut me off. Because you cut me off. My ex-wife said it. I'm retarded. I'm fucking ignorant. I'm ignorant as shit. Don't ever throw no little tri-plot racial kid in the Belmont and Junction in the hood. Back in the 80s.
It was my own stomping grounds,
bro. You had to eat. You figure it out. Like you said, you got to learn how to survive, man. So when you learn push calls for a punch, it immediately changes your mindset thought. Shit, I better understand what I'm doing before I open my fucking mouth. Because you open your mouth, you get punched. And it clicks. Your mind and understanding when your mama beat your ass for real for doing dumb stuff. She taught you that you never lose here. Or you're going to lose here. You'll never win in the house. With your parents, you're never going to win. I'm 42, I can't win with my mom, I'm telling you. God bless her. But out here in the streets, there's no losses coming in this door. And that's what it taught. Never start a fight. Finish whatever the fuck's going on.
I'm saying people we were just talking about, they not raised with that type of psychology.
No, you're right.
They've been put in leadership positions, have been running countries for all these years, but they don't have that. But then there's real core value. That give you common sense. First of all, that give you common sense.
Stay in your lane in life. Stay where in your position. Stay in your fucking we're watching a very dope show, by the way. It's Peaky Blinders. And a lady was telling him to play his position. Play your position. If your position is in the driver's seat of a car and you're turn right, and keep it pushing and keep doing. You see a stop sign, stop. You see a red light, stop. You see a green light, go. You in a grocery store with a cart. Be on the right side. If the door says enter, it says enter. It doesn't say fucking exit. If the cart rack's got a cart rack, it's a rack for a cart. Put your fucking cart in it. See what I mean? You put your hat on, put your brain in it, move in society. If you can't, people like me that don't understand ignorance, because there's no understanding or method or motherfucking logic to it. There's not. There's no logic to this shit of being ignorant, unless it's just entitlement, unless it's just I don't care on purpose. They would want to know why a person like myself would drag my fucking car, take the car, run into you, and damn near start a fucking fight. If I'm not high, they'd want to know why. The guy ran into him and stopped them from fucking moving, literally, and was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Your day just got worse."
Right.
I said hello. Now we got an issue.
That's why I act like Sergeant Major. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how much,
but I don't want to turn that off for people. Like,
but I'm saying, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. When you act like that, you don't invite people to your energy. No, I don't. You never know who energy you speaking into when you're speaking to them. No, and especially Sergeant Major knows the fuck nigga. He gonna hit you with a and keep moving.
Well, and here's the thing though. That's the difference. And here's the difference. That's what I'm saying. I guess that's the thing too. This is the point. There it is. And here's the point though, because you got two types of people with the same fucking mentality from two different places. So you end up turning it into a situation, period, that didn't have to be. Both people turn it into a situation that didn't have to be because of their upbringings. Flat the fuck out. Because of their raisings, they both took a situation to a foot it didn't have to be at immediately. From the start to the okay if it's the finish end of it. Why? Because I still left this bitch the way I stood in this motherfucker. Regardless, I don't give a fuck if it was a scratch of a nail or anything. It wouldn't have mattered. You know what I mean? And that's the point. These people should never be at odds.
They won't be if they acted like me and Sergeant Major.
Just don't speak. Don't speak. Damn. So
I know who negative. My spirit speaks. Okay, my mouth don't gotta do shit. My spirit speaks.
Oh, gotcha.
My mouth
gotcha. No, that's
my mouth knows.
That's intelligent.
I don't waste my.
That's intelligent.
Sorry, man. Taught me a valuable lesson at a young age in life.
Don't waste your breath on people.
Don't waste it. Don't even breath. You know, it's cool to be, pleasant. Open doors for people, things like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but you have to know
that was the analogy.
It doesn't work for everybody. That's not for everybody. You have to find people who your spirit tells you to do those things for, and that's when it's different. That's when it's spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
For me, honestly, it's spiritual every time I hold the door.
Bro?
Yeah, every time I hold the door. It's not that I even feel good or I don't. I feel like it's my.
It's not necessarily holding the door, but the interaction.
Right. I don't speak to everyone. No, now speaking and saying good morning or hello to everybody, I don't. Yeah. I don't. No, fucking my spirit. I know.
So you're almost there.
No, I'm with the speaking.
You're not quite Sergeant Major yet.
No, I'm not there yet. Because I'm still at that point. You're right. I'm not. I'm working hard as fuck.
Sergeant Major has a very strong spirit. He knows hard as shit. Like, oh no, I'm not even putting that.
Because it's like when you're really good people, it'd be like almost telling you really bad people. It's like for me, I can't. I don't like to be good in a situation and then a dick turn on me and be like, damn, you're right. I didn't have to speak to you. Is it? But yeah, we'll close the live out soon. We'll close that out. Definitely, man. Shout out Ed.
Man, I appreciate
man. I appreciate you.
Inspired me to do something.
Brother.
I've never did a lot.
Please do it. Do it more. Speak to people more. People need to hear from you more.
You want to hear it? I had a few viewers that joined, but
I'm telling you, you know what though? That's how everybody live life right now. Everybody doing what they're doing so they didn't catch it.
Yeah.
But to be able to go back and get the contact. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So do it more for them. Like you said, that's what you're doing. Yeah. And just be right here.
There's a lot of things you can teach me, brother.
Man, if I got anything, my brother, I appreciate him. You already know. Man, we'll catch you on another side of the view, man. Y'all take care. God bless. One love.